Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Welcome to Mahdi English School. Right now we all are in the class of Standard 1 and we are going to learn mathematics. Let's begin our class with a beautiful thought. Thought for the day is, it's quite fun to do the impossible. Very, very important thought for the life. It's quite fun to do the impossible, said by Walt Disney. What does it say? That if you feel that this work is impossible for me, that take it as a fun and try to solve and change the word from impossible to possible. Everything is possible for me. Okay? Welcome to the world of mathematics. Chapter 5, Numbers up to 100. In this chapter, what we are going to learn today? Let me introduce with the learning objectives for today, which are a revision. Before starting the new topic, first we become familiar with previous lectures topic which we already have done. Place value, count how many. First of all, we will make revision of place value, that a few students are having question how to solve the place value. So in this chapter, first we will learn how can we solve the place value and write it in the forms of tens and ones. Place value. We write numbers using only 10 symbols called digits. Where we place them is important. What does this say? That look, my dear students, whenever you start learning in your playhouse or nursery, first of all you start from number 1. Then afterwards you become familiar with more numbers. First of all you become familiar with 1 in your playhouse. Then after that the other numbers comes to you, or you become familiar with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. But what happens after 9? What does it called and how to arrange the numbers after ones? If you observe this column from 0 to 9, look, these all numbers are alone. There is not any number present before or after these numbers. These all are singles only. Okay? Now what happens after 9? When we have more than 9 items, we start another column, the tens column, and we write down how many tens we have, followed by how many ones. Ones are also called units. So we write 1, 0, 10. These are 10 objects. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now observe this number. This is 1 and a 0, 10. So we can say that this is the form of tens, where a 0 is present on the place of ones. Here we create two columns of tens and ones. Look in this example. We have number 1 to 12. So how can we write it? First of all, we have to separate these two numbers in two columns. One is of tens and one is of ones. As we have number 12, how can we write it? In ones column, we have to write number 2. I repeat, if we have two numbers, for example, right now we are having number 1 to 12. So number on the right hand side always stands on the place of ones. So we have to write number 2 at ones column and number 1 at tens column. Okay, this is the way how can we write the numbers in the form of tens and ones. This was number 12. But what happens when we have a 0 at ones place? For example, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Stop there. Only till 90 we have the numbers in the form of tens and ones. It is the place of ones till 90 there comes a 0 at ones place. Okay, but now first of all we have to know that if we have 110 but no ones, we show no ones by putting a 0 there. Look, in 1010 we don't have any number at ones place. So what should we write at ones place? We should write a 0. We have to put a 0 in the ones place or 10 looks like 1. This is 1, 0, 10. And if we are having number 20, then we have to write number 2 at tens place and 0 at ones place. Okay? We have seen before that how can we write number 12. Now we have one more example, which is number 3535. How can we write this number, or how can we separate this in the form of tens and ones? Let me explain. Look, the number is 3535. What does it means by? We have already learned that when we separate this 35, it becomes 3030 and 5, means 3 tens and 5 ones. So we have to write number 3 in the column of tens and number 5 in the column of ones. 35 is equal to 3 tens and 5 ones. Fill in the boxes by tens and ones. Look, 9 to 92. So 9 tens and 2 ones. 2 7 27 means 2 tens and 7 ones. If we want to know more about tens and ones, then here we have number 5454. And if we want to separate this number in the forms of tens and ones, first of all we have to write number 5 at tens place, number 4 at ones place. Then we have number 1111. How can we write these numbers in the form of tens and ones? So first of all we have to write first one in tens column and the another one in ones column. means 1 111 is equal to 1 tens and 1 ones. Then we have number 38. So at a tens place there goes number 3 and at ones place there goes a number 8, which means 38 is equal to 3 tens and 8 ones. Now we are going to learn about expanded form, that how can we write the numbers in expanded forms. Let's see. What is expanded form? In expanded form, we break up a number according to their place value and expand it to show the value of each digit. For example, if we want to write 9 tens and 6 ones in the form of expanded form, first of all you have to remember the starting of this lesson, what we have already learned. We learn about tenses. How can we write tenses? As if we have 6 tens, it means it is number 60. Here we have 9 tens. What does it means by 9090? After that we have to put addition signs and we have to write the ones. How many ones we have? So 9 tens means 9090 plus 6 ones. So here we have to put number 6. 9 tens and 6 ones is equal to 90 plus 6. Fill in the blanks in the form of expanded form. 4 tens and 7 ones. If we want to write these numbers in expanded form, how can we write? Now look at the screen. First we have 4 tens. What does it say? How can we write 4 tens? Do you remember? 4 tens means 40, 40. 4 tens means 40. Then we have to put addition sign and we have to write how many ones we have. So first of all we have to write number 40 plus 7. 4 tens and 7 ones is equal to 40 plus 7. 8 tens and 2 ones. What does it means by 8 tens means? Now you remember 8 tens means 80, 80 and 2 means 80 plus 2. 8 tens and 2 ones is equal to 80 plus 2. Now we have number 5 tens and 7 ones. So what does it means by? What is the meaning of 5 tens? 5 tens means 50, 50. Then we have to put addition sign 50 plus 7 present at ones place. So we have to write 7. 50 plus 7. 5 tens and 7 ones is equal to 50 plus 7. Then we have 9 tens and 0 ones. Look, here we have a 0 at ones place. So how can we write this number in expanded form? Observe Think in your mind what we have to write. Here at ones place we have 0. So first of all we have to write number 9090. Put the addition sign and write number 0. 90 plus 0. Two tens and 5 ones. 2 tens and 5 ones. So how can we write this now? 2 tens means 2 0 20. 2 tens means 2 0 20. Then we have to put addition sign 20 plus. What is present at ones place? 5. So we have to write it 20 plus 5. 2 tens and 5 ones is equal to 20 plus 5. Then we have 7 tens and 3 ones. 7 tens and 3 ones. What does it tell? First of all, look at the tens column. This is the tens column. Okay, my dear students. So what is the meaning of 7 tens? We already become familiar with the term of tens and ones. So now think in your mind, what should we write if we have 7 tens? Which number it forms? Yes, it forms number 7070. So we have to write number 70 first, then put addition sign and number 3 at ones place. So we can say that 7 tens and 3 ones is equal to 70 plus 3. Okay, in previous lecture we have completed this exercise, and after learning place value, the numbers in the forms of tens and ones and expanded form, I would like to make a revision of the same exercise so you can memorize it well. Look, here we have 7 tens and 6 ones. Which number it forms, my dear students? It forms number 76. Match it with 76. And if we want to write number 76 in the form of expanded form, how can we write it? Look at this column. 7 tens means 7070. 6 ones means plus 6. So we can say that 76 is equal to 70 plus 6. 6 tens and 8 ones. Which number it forms? It forms number 68. So we have to match 6 tens and 8 ones with number 68. Okay. Now we have to match it with the column of expanded form. So look at this number first. 6 tens. You have to observe this. What is the meaning of 6 tens? 6060 and 8 ones. Okay. Look at here. Here we have number 60 plus 8. As 8 is present on ones place. So we can say that 68 is equal to 60 plus 8. 5 tens and 9 ones. Which number this forms? This forms number 59. And If we want to write it in expanded form, first observe this column. What is the meaning of 5 tens? 5 tens means number 5050, and we have to add the number present on ones place, which is number 9. So 50 plus 9 is our answer. We can say that 5 tens and 9 ones is equal to 59, and in expanded form 59 is equal to 50 plus 9. 8 tens and 5 ones. What does it means by 8 tens and 5 ones will form number 8585. And whenever we are going to separate this in expanded form, first look at here. 8 tens means what? 8 tens means 8080, and we have to add 5 more to it, which forms number 80 plus 5. So we can say that 8 tens and 5 ones is equal to number 85. And if we want to separate it in the expanded form, we have to write 85 is equal to 80 plus 5. In previous lecture, we learned about count how many. How can we count given word problems in the forms of tens and ones? Look, 7 trays of 10 eggs each and 7 loose one. If we want to count this sum, first of all we have to count tens form. I repeat, first of all write the tens form, as we have 7 trays of 10 eggs. What does the meaning of 7 trays of 10 eggs each? Means in each tray we have 10 eggs. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. We have to write number 70 in the place of tens and ones. 7 will go on the place of tens. A 0 stands on ones column. Put addition sign and write number 7 in ones column. By adding this, we can say that 0 plus 7 is equal to 7. 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. We get the number 77. And in this box, we have to write it in the expanded form. I would like to repeat this. Here we have to write the number in expanded form. So as we have the answer 77, how can we write this in expanded form? 70 plus 7. Okay. Now look at here. 6 stacks of 10 biscuits each and 7 loose ones. What does this sum tells us? That we have 6 stacks in which they all are having 10 biscuits in each. Look, would you like to count? Would you like to check it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This is a group of 10. And how many groups are we having? 6. What does it means by if this each stacks contain 10 biscuits, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. We can say that these all stacks together are having 60 biscuits in each. Look, we have to write it in the column of tens in ones. So we have to write number 6 at tens place, 0 at ones place means 60, 60 plus how many loose one we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Keep this thing in your mind. I am repeating this again and again, my dear students, that whenever you are going to write the single number, compulsory you have to write it in the place of ones only in ones column. Okay, 60 plus 7. By solving this sum, 0 plus 7 we get number 7. 6 plus 0 we get number 6. Here what we have to write? We have to write this in the form of expanded form. To separate 67 in the form of expanded form, we get the number 60 plus 7. In next lecture, we will make practice for counting how many with some more examples to understand the concept well. So, before finishing today's lecture, let's recall the summary what we have learned today. So, today first we make a revision of previous lectures. Then we know about place value more and make practice with different exercise about place value. Then we learn count how many. So, let's discuss about homework. Today in your homework, you have to write tens in ones one time only in your homework book. I will send you the worksheet to make practice about tens in ones, and you have to copy it with a very good handwriting in your homework book. Stay safe, stay happy, take care of yourself. Thank you very much and goodbye everyone.
Hello students, welcome to the class. Today we will learn dodging tables. What are dodging tables? Dodging tables means skip counting the tables. Okay, as you have seen on the board, now I am going to recite the dodging table. You have to repeat after me. 4 fours are 16. 2 ones are 2. 3 6 are 18. Look at there. 5 threes are 15. 1 nines are 9. 2 eights are 16. My dear students, students, we are making practice of dodging tables. In next lecture, we will make more practice regarding this. Bye bye.